Happy full moon in Pisces, September 10th. This full moon was very communicative to me as I was getting my notes together for this video. It just had so much energy to it, so much that came through. And I guess we'll start with, hey, my name's Kelsey. I am an astrologer and I love to share my wisdom with you so that you have a better understanding of what these moons mean, what you should do or not do when it comes to a full and new moon, amongst other wonderful, beautiful nuggets I'll place in here for you. So a full moon is a time of illumination, and after the full moon, we shed, we let go. So we have the sun currently in Virgo and the moon in the opposite sign of Pisces. And what I noticed immediately and the things that I wrote down included there's a strong Neptune influence because the moon will be conjunct Neptune at the time of this full moon. And Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So there's an extra level of depth to this full moon. And depth is a very good word to describe Pisces energy because Pisces is the sign where there's no boundary. It's beyond space and time. It's the ethereal realms. It's our connection to the universe at large. So what I feel this full moon is going to show us is where in our life we're not surrendering, letting go, where are we holding on too tightly, because Pisces is a sign of release and trust and faith and letting it all go. So I wrote down here, I'm like, it just came through so clearly and I might as well just read it because I want to make sure this message comes through clear. So shows us where we're not surrendering, feeling, or finding compassion for self and others. Where we feel disconnected from the universe, this full moon will show us where we feel lost. We may be too much in our minds. So this is because the sun is in the sign of Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury, which is a very mental energy. So the moon is exactly going to show us where we are too far in our minds, not focused on the things that we want to create and imagine and visualize. This is also Pisces energy. So where are you holding back? Where are you just focusing too much on the problem? Because Virgo is a solution-oriented sign. I don't necessarily want to say problem solver, but it's solution oriented. So I think that there's an issue where we're really in our minds about it and we're not quite sure how to fix it, which route to go. And the invitation that this full moon will bring us into is let it go, trust, come back to your intuition. I also said, yes, so there's an invitation to trust, to let go, let your body lead, let your intuition lead. Don't worry about what others think. And it's just a very clear message. So we've got, there's something that we're, and maybe some things, plural, that we're focusing our energy on, and we're not listening to our intuition. We're not listening to our body, to our emotions. Because these are energetic communicators as well. It's not just our mind. Okay, and then Mars has a part to play in this because Mars is in Gemini and it's kind of squaring off with the moon and Venus. So again, Gemini, this is another Mercury sign, and I think that we're taking action based on what other people think. We're moving about our lives and we're too outwardly focused. So the invitation is your clarity will come when you focus inside. And then I pulled 2 oracle cards and a tarot card, and the oracle cards, both of them had to be pulled. It just wasn't an option. They just were very clear. So the first card felt like this was a bit of a challenge that maybe we're moving through with this moon, and it was trust the timing. So again, I really feel like this is, we're not trusting the process, we're not having faith or connecting with our higher guidance and our universal consciousness that knows that there's no such thing as space and time outside of Earth. Like, we're just focused here, and we're too we're too worried, and it's about just trust the process, trust the timing. And then there was a card that felt like this was part of the solution energy that was coming in. And so the card I pulled, I don't know how to pronounce it. It says Hyrith. And this is, says longing for home, homesick for the stars. So what this tells me is that you're not here alone. So you might be feeling lost and overwhelmed. And the message is that you're not alone, you're not lost, you're right here with all of us, like whatever us is, your guides, your spirit team. So your longing for home is here in the heart. And the tarot card I pulled was Two of Swords. And this card is showing me that indecision, that split focus. And the invitation of that card is really so in alignment and very similar. It's coming back to your intuition and coming back to the light within, the love within. Easier said than done. We've been practicing, a lot of mental energy, way too much, for, hundreds, if not thousands of years. So it's about coming back to the earth and the waters, and which is very, very sort of yin energy. And well, it is yin energy. Both earth and water is yin energy, so going internal. So happy full moon in Pisces. I hope this message was supportive for you, resonant. Feel free to comment, send me a message. You can also find 2 recent workshops that I did, how to read your birth chart, part 1 and 2. Donations are appreciated and accepted if you would like. The link is below the video. And yeah, there's lots of great energy coming for all of us. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.